of Central Florida for commercial real estate finance. In this exercise, I'm going to walk you through how to do a what if analysis or goal seek. We're using an old pro forma that was created. So if you've been following my videos, the last video we did was on sales proceeds after tax. So this pro forma, you should have completed this pro forma. In this pro forma, we had, of course, the purchase information, tax rates. We had the rent roll to the right here. We had the loan information, the purchase info, the disposition info. We also had expense information and annual adjustment. We calculated the cash flow, the OPEX. We calculated the expense recovery. We calculated the levered before tax cash flow and unlevered before tax cash flow and levered after tax cash flow and unlevered after tax cash flow. We also calculated the levered annual tax calculations and the unlevered annual tax calculations. We did the depreciation schedule using the using the tax value. And then we're down to the return summary, which is the levered sales proceeds before tax, the levered sales proceeds after tax, the unlevered sales proceeds before tax, and unlevered sales proceeds after tax. We have the gain on sale. The most important thing to look for when you're doing the what if analysis or goal seek is to understand what you're seeking. In this exercise, we're asked to calculate what the purchase price would be if we wanted to get an 18% IRR. After all this work, the IRR is at 15.78%. If we wanted to get 18% IRR, the question is, what should the sales price be? The sales price being up here. What should the sales price be if we wanted to get an 18% IRR? And to do so, I would recommend that you first copy that pro forma so you don't mess with the formulas that you've created. I would just copy it and give it a name. I'd call this, create a new one. I'd call this pro forma B. What if 2 or something like that. What if 2. So now you have a new worksheet that you copied from Performa B, and you would go to the very bottom and you would go to the very top. The first thing you want to do is to ensure that your purchase price is not a formula or is not referencing another cell. So you're going to copy and paste that number, that 5.4 million, back into that cell. We're going to paste it. So now it is an actual number rather than referencing another cell. So it is still 5.4 million, but it is not referencing or coming from the purchase information here. So we want to know, what should the price be if the IRR changed to 18%? We're going to go back to the before tax IRR, and we're going to look for the what if tool wizard, and we're going to choose goal seek. Goal seek is going to automatically have your cursor at the set cell, which you're trying to set the before tax IRR. If you wanted that to be 18%, and it's asking you by changing what. So we want to know what should the price be by changing the price cell. And you click OK, and click OK again. And if you scroll to the very bottom, you will see that the before tax IRR has changed to 18%, which is what we want. The answer then being the sales price would have to go down to 5.2 million, and that will be the answer you're looking for if you wanted to end up with an 18% IRR. Hopefully this was helpful. Until next time, have a good day.